Greetings and welcome to a very special show. As you can see, a fantastic audience with me and special guests. And today this show is special because we are honoring what we believe is the greatest device that has ever been made. From the dawn of civilization, the mobile phone now has been called the greatest device of all times. And today I think we are honoring that. And we're doing that because just a few years back there was no mobile phone. Today we have all kinds. The most powerful device in your hand has got to be a mobile phone. And where have we reached? Smartphones. That's why we with Huawei came up with this contest. We called it, I Wish My Smartphone Had. And we opened it to all of you. We asked you, what could you ask next for a smartphone to become a super smartphone? And we got the most unbelievable entries, from imagination, people's thoughts and ideas, to the numbers. We were astounded. Today we have the top 10, and one of them will go on to become our big winner. With me, let me introduce you first, our second panel person. With me, of course, Chetan Bhagat, iconic writer. He's also the brand ambassador for Huawei.
I thought the book was the greatest device ever invented.
The book? The book? Oh, you're a writer. We'll have to go back to that. Obviously, the greatest device of all time.
Is that true? That's what the mobile phone has.
The mobile phone has now been given that. It's now king of the road. Oh. Are you feeling bad about that?
No, I can write e-books on mobile.
Well, you do already. I hear your books are already in e-book format,
on the Huawei
right?
Pediapad, yes.
All right, great. So, Chetan Bhagat with us, and also our special privilege to have the Vice President for Huawei India with us. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for doing this contest. So let's get started. The 10 top finalists with us. Each of them has already won, but one of them will carry on and win big stuff. They will go to China direct and into the Huawei factories, and also go to Hong Kong, Disneyland, lots of things planned for them, but only one will win. And this is how it will happen. Like I said, 10 of them with us. I will call each of them one by one. They'll have about 30 to 40 seconds to present their idea. And then between me, Chetan, Rajiv of Huawei, and the audience, we will have a few questions for them. The person with the best idea, the best presentation, and the best answers will win today. So shall we get started? I think we should. All ready?
I just want to tell you one very interesting idea one person told me, which I don't think would have made the final 8 cut. But he said, I wish my smartphone could make my girlfriend call me. But I don't think, so that's like an advanced feature.
I think that's more a relationship situation.
Yeah, I told him, maybe you're in the wrong context.
Yeah, maybe phones that dial out because, you know, touch screen, put them in your pocket. They have words for it nowadays.
I wish they could make her love me or something, but that's a long way away.
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
With you here, Rajiv, we are in good hands.
I'm just feeling that maybe the girlfriend would be a robot, but other than that, right. I think we can make that happen. So one more idea from Chetan, not in the top 10 final.
No, I don't think
we have no further questions for this. We will start off with our first finalist. I'm going to invite Tanin Chakrabarti. Tanin, congratulations. Come. So I'm going to take your speech, you take that, and tell us what we think.
Hi, I'm Tanin Chakrabarti, and my idea for I Wish I Smartphone Had is to get a smartphone assembled. I mean, in this current market, you go to a shop, go in there and tell them, I want a smartphone with 3.5 mm screen or 5 mm screen and this much RAM, this OS on that, and then he put it into your phone, and then after 3 days you go there and get that phone in your hand. So it will reduce your cost and you get what exactly you want. It's not just that you have 8 megapixel of camera and you don't use it. So why paying for 8 megapixel when you don't use it?
You still need some standardization, right, in terms of screens. You cannot literally, I mean, especially the casing and the screen, I don't know, how do you think that will be managed?
To reply on that, I would say that there should be some standard. I mean, it should be some standard wise and should be a universal connector. That's the 2 points should be there. So
okay, great. All right, everybody, that was Tanin. Great idea. Let's give him a big hand. All right, come. Congratulations, well spoken. Come. Okay, so before we move on, I'm going to give a few points as the other two judges. Let's score Tanin in. Tanin, who wants a phone that is literally customized and assembled. And now, Supriya, who wants a very, very secure phone.
Needless to say that every human being has a unique thumb impression. Let us imagine if we enter into an era wherein all mobile phones are secured through a unique thumb impression. The thieves won't steal the phone. They would think twice before stealing it. It won't be of any use of them. Neither they would be able to operate their mobile phone nor steal any data, because misuse of data is highly scary.
If I want my friend to use my phone for a day or let them borrow it, or should have
I
an
don't
unlock
think
feature.
personal smartphones are personal phones. Nobody
Yeah,
wants.
or you can just disable that feature for
Yeah,
me.
you
Yeah,
disable
probably
that,
so.
or yeah, I mean, you could do that. Okay,
Thank
take
you.
a seat. All right, great. Thank you so much. So time for all three of us to score. Supriya, you already have a lot of fans on the website, so you've got a lot of scoring in there, but let's see whether we can add or subtract to that, okay? And now we have Anshu Kumar, and he's going to tell you something to do with eyeballs and phones. Anshu, come.
I wish my smartphone could be controlled by tracking my eyeballs. I could just look at the icons and blink, maybe left eye, right eye. If you're not comfortable, we could even use both the eyes and select those icons. With all smartphones, you always have to first look at the icons, and only then your finger reaches out to touch the icons. What happens to people, especially people working in the kitchen, metrosexual men, women? They all have hands wet and dirty. They need to look at those icons and answer the phones.
5 seconds.
Anytime you want to do multitasking, this would be of great value.
So, you know, I know many of us are seriously in love and some of us are in lust with our phones. But imagine the public looking at you constantly winking and leering at your own phone. Won't that become a bit of a problem? I mean, you might be just hauled up by the police saying you're too much in love with your phone. Yeah?
I mean, you could use it to send a message to another girl as well, isn't it?
Okay. Another
But
girl.
on the
Okay.
serious side, you could blink both the eyes together. It's not necessary that only one eye.
You're not winking away at the phone.
No, you,
Okay.
I'd like to know, like, what about the people who wear dark glasses or photochromatic glasses or anything? Wouldn't it be difficult for them to operate it? And like, what about the reflection or the glare that you may have?
Yes, I think there's a point there. But at the same time, if you want the convenience of a hands-free phone, look at how much of effort we go to for voice recognition. There might be traffic and you can't use it. So what about using a phone when you're not wearing dark glasses, for instance?
All right, Anshu, that was good stuff. And now let's move on to somebody who's not been able to join us, but we are going to go to him. This is Vijay Aditya, and he wants a phone that literally can be customized in terms of hardware, and also wants, or should I just let him tell? Okay.
Yeah, my idea is that phones should have upgradable hardware like computers, so you can change your processor or RAM or things like that, and your phone can always run the latest version of the OS. And once you change the parts, the consumption of the battery will increase. So fuel cell charging can increase the battery life of your phone dramatically.
Okay, Vijay, my question, I think this is pretty simple. It comes down to the same thing. We ran away from computers that were assembled because they were too complex, and that's why we want brands to do it for us. And suddenly we're taking that same paradigm problem and taking it to mobile phones. Aren't we making our life too complex? With PCs are complex, mobile phones are easy. Aren't we doing the absolute reverse?
Yeah, upgradable hardware may not be that complex. You can have a simple slot for a processor and RAM and stuff like that. But if you still find it tedious to put on, you can always take it to a service center. They'll do it for you.
Okay, now that the three of us have scored, Vijay, let's move on now to the next person, and that is Rishit Jain, who wants a phone he can fold and fold and fold, a flexible phone. Rishit. Good to have you here.
I wish my smartphone should be flexible. Well, imagine a phone, you take it out of your pocket and open it up to suppose a 10 or 15-inch screen, high definition screen. The whole experience of gaming and watch. What do you say? The television and the computer screens can be replaced by this. You can carry a phone in your pocket, and this could work as a laptop or a television set.
Won't this be the death of every device? We will only have a single device for everything. And that, if that fails, you know, today, my phone's not working, I still have a laptop, my television's not working, I can still go on to, you know, a different kind of a screen, a laptop or a tablet. Single device, because if you've got something which is 2 inches and you can become 21, I'm not going to buy a laptop, a tablet, a phone, a TV. I'll just have one.
Yeah, definitely.
And relying on only one thing is always dangerous. Isn't that the big risk?
Yeah, it is a big risk. But even now, you have a phone. You have all your contacts in your phone. nobody here keeps a like written diary of contacts. If your phone gets lost or the hard disk, the phone fails, those contacts are even gone.
So Rishit gets in a flexible phone, and what we're going to do is we're going to be very flexible with you, and we'll take a very quick break and come back soon, because I wish my smartphone had contest. We are halfway through. When we come back, we will have the next 5 and then of course the winner right after the break. Welcome back. This is our very special show. Today we are honoring the world we live in, the world of smartphones, and how in the future they could change because of the ideas that have been given by everybody, including you. 10 finalists with us, 5 have presented their ideas. The second list of 5 is about to start, and we will start off first with you, Anita.
Customizable sound alerts that indicate when my phone battery is fully charged or low charged. This has both global as well as personal benefits. Let's start off with the personal benefits. 1, it enhances battery life. 2nd, ensures my phone is always optimally charged. Global benefits: imagine the amount of electricity we save worldwide from the millions of phone chargers, because phone chargers, amongst others, consume ghost power. And every year the Earth celebrates Earth Hour, World Environment Day, Earth Day. Now we can celebrate Earth Hour every day.
What will the phone say to you or do once the phone is charged? What does it do?
It gives out sound alerts like remove your phone charger from the
So the phone starts
wall.
shouting, remove me, something
You
like that.
save this much electricity, because if a charger is there and it's not, means your phone, even if your phone is not connected or charging, still it sucks up electricity.
Maybe you can even, like, given we can have flexible screen ideas, why not the phone ejects the charger itself?
Yeah, very good.
Good, why not?
The screen
Throw it out.
display messages are there
Yeah.
right now. Display
Well, why
messages.
messages? Can just throw out the charger. I don't need you anymore.
It basically has an eject mechanism where
Yeah,
the charger
it's
comes out. Okay,
yeah,
we'll
it's
take one question from the audience. Anybody? All right, we'll go with you.
Wouldn't it be easier if we have a charger that does the same? I mean, just cuts off the supply.
This can be implemented in the existing phones which are there through an app or something, in which we can have customizable alerts which tell you that remove me right now, then you save this much electricity.
No,
That is
but your
wasting.
idea is good. I'm thinking of a television that tells you to switch off the minute you're not on an NDTV channel. Immediately tells you you're wasting electricity. Why are you wasting time?
There should be a remote which says NDTV and off.
Off.
Basically.
All right, thank you very much, Anita. Thank you. Very well spoken. Thank you. Okay, let's get our scores in. All right, we saw Anita save the world one mobile phone at a time, and now Deepak Gurunath will come in and tell us his big idea. Come, Deepak.
My idea for Huawei contest is an app feature that can calculate the cholesterol and fat content in the body and also maintain the body weight. And this app feature is very useful for diabetic and cancer patients, and you can also maintain the weight and also the cholesterol content.
Or you are saying it just records cholesterol readings, or you're saying it actually takes them?
Going to store as well as to tell you that what was the weight last month and what is the weight today.
While trying to make the phone smarter, what happens if the application malfunctions? It can lead to serious consequences. Somebody who is not suffering from diabetes, okay, is suddenly getting a reading saying that, okay, you are diabetic, or vice versa. So it may, lead that person to a wrong direction altogether.
Especially the vice versa is more dangerous.
Yeah.
You have diabetes and your phone's telling you, you're cool, go eat that chocolate
Yes.
cake now. Yeah, that'll be tough, yes.
Like it is a built-in app feature, so you cannot edit and do some malfunction in that.
Also, it cannot replace a doctor, of course.
Done. We have another person now to tell us what he wants his next smartphone to do. I'm going to welcome Ajay Srivastav. Come, Ajay.
that my smartphone should work like a universal ID, like a ATM card. Just go to the ATM and put your smartphone, put a smartphone barcode or a QR code in the scanner of the ATM itself and say the number, and they will give you the money.
It's a good idea. I think the only thing you're saying it can work as an ATM card, even as a key many places, I think, or things. It's just that if you discharge it, then it's a bit of a problem.
And suddenly you have
nothing. At that time we have to be careful that the phone.
And if the device is stolen, then it's a big, like your ID is gone, your ATM.
Without a thumb impression, nothing happens.
We have already given so many ideas that the code, secure code, the thumb impression, we can secure the phone.
So you are taking that idea.
If you think that your phone is gonna get you some money, then anybody can use it and withdraw the money. Then you would be careful about your phone.
Yeah, it's like that. Sounds like my mother. Like, but what if I lose? You have to be careful. That's all.
Yeah, you have to also careful about your wallet. Don't get.
How to avoid an accident? Be careful.
Be careful. Anybody from the audience with a question? Okay.
Suppose you're carrying your phone and you lose it and you forgot all your stuff. I mean, you purposely didn't take any of your stuff, and you go to the airport and you want to check in and you don't have your phone. I mean.
I'm not saying that depend on that only device. Okay, I'm just suggesting another way of.
We'll move on now. One more of our finalists who was not able to join us. We're going to go direct now to Pandya and find out what is his big idea.
My idea is that of a virtual projection keyboard, which can be projected onto a flat surface and we can directly tap on that. And even though the idea of a virtual keyboard has been around for a long time, I would say that now is the best time to implement that in a mobile device, because we do have the technology, all the technology required for that.
My only problem with this is, it's the same as most people have even on a touch screen. There's no physical feedback, and here you may actually be typing in the air or onto a table. There's no feedback.
I do agree that the physical feel will be missing in a virtual keyboard. But there are some other advantages, like you get a full keyboard and you get a bigger screen in the phone as well. And there are some disadvantages with a physical keyboard, like the phone becomes bulky, and if you have a full QWERTY keypad, the screen becomes smaller. So with a virtual keyboard you get the best out of both worlds, like with a bigger screen and a full keyboard.
Yeah, that's true, right? We'll now invite S. Surendran. Come. Good to have you here. Come.
My smartphone should have the facility to show the location of the caller at the other end. This will be more useful for the working parents, because the children, when they go to school, the safety and security are more prime concern during nowadays. Hence, if the children are tracked by means of smartphone, it will be most useful for the parents to know.
Yeah, what do we do in cases where the mobile phone is not allowed? Like in my child's school, kids are not allowed to take mobile phones.
The schools can allow, but they cannot use during the class hours or they can put some restrictions.
If this kind of technology comes in, great. Schools will recognize it. And second, that app will also make sure that at 7 o'clock in the morning when school starts to 2:30, no calls can really be made by your child. So that was the final finalist. All 10 have spoken. Great ideas have been projected out. Now it's time to score him, our last finalist. I wish my smartphone had. All 10 finalists have spoken and the scores are being tabulated right now. So we'll find out from Huawei. What did they think, this entire exercise?
I think today all the ideas are great ideas, and they help the companies, the phone makers, to develop more technologies, more applications from users' point of view, from consumer point of view, from social point of view.
So, Chetan, what do you think? A general
I think it's phenomenal. I really like that almost all the ideas are at this stage are very good, but implementable.
5 weeks, thousands and thousands of entries. Finalists here, that was 10, and now one grand prize winner. With me, Chetan and of course Rajiv of Huawei, and we've got our scores in. We know who the winner is, but just before I do that, and I know there are 8 faces out here and 2 people that are live with us that are all waiting and waiting for this one. But I want to make the suspense just last a little bit more. Is that good? Is that okay with all of you? We have an online winner. We had thousands of entries you voted in that had a lot of weightage in this contest. An online winner was declared, and that is Naina. Here are the details. Congratulations, Naina. You won some great stuff from Huawei. Congratulations. All right, time now for the grand winner, the person who's going to go straight and direct to China. And the most privileged thing that will ever happen to him, I'm sure. And that's right into the Huawei factories to see exactly how it all functions. And then, of course, lots of fun in Hong Kong Disneyland. And the winner is ta-da-ta-da, Rishit Jain. Well done. Congratulations. Wow. Come, please. Come, Rishit. Join us. Congratulations, Rishit. Very, very well done. Great idea. The flexible phone and everything else that you thought one day is going to be for sure. But right now, who cares? You're going all the way to China and Hong Kong. Congratulations again. All right, we have our winner. And of course, all the other 9 people, we have phones for you, Rishit. Take away that big ticket. This is your big ticket to success. Well done. Phones for everybody. Let's get all the phones to all the winners. Okay, I think that was fantastic. I think this was education itself for me. Great ideas and a lot of passions, I think, what we also discovered. Thank you, Chetan Bhagat. Fantastic having you here. We must do this again and again. And thank you very much. Hopefully this turns into something we do annually or 6 monthly, because I think the ideas were great. The passion was great. I think the way people came in here was fantastic. Great knowledge for all of us, right? Thank you very much and congratulations again. So we said right in the beginning, I wish my smartphone had. Suddenly you realize that just sending in an entry, your imagination, your ideas, your thoughts can make you a big winner. We have one big winner today. I think we'll have a lot more, so do keep your eye out for contests like this, ideas like this, and we'll come back to you once again. Thank you very much. This is Rajiv Makhni signing off on a very special show, the Huawei I Wish My Smartphone Had contest. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Jaden.